Welcome. Glad to see you. Today we're getting a little bit antsy here. We're in the middle of January. We have one of our rare sunny days here in Washington State. I thought you'd take you inside the greenhouse and show you what's going on. As you can see, we're real big on geraniums here. We winter all these over every year and plan on the next year. We have quite a few. Some of these are going on their 4th and 5th year for being wintered over, such as this one right here. This one's probably, judging by it, it looks like it's about its 3rd or 4th year. And the greenhouse makes a great place to do that. What it doesn't make a good place to do this time of year is start cuttings. So what I've done is we started some cuttings indoors, and I'm going to take you inside and I'm going to show you what we did as an experiment with these geraniums. And if you decide to start doing some geranium cuttings yourself, you might want to take note of what we're doing. So, meet you inside. Okay, before I left the greenhouse, I cut off a couple of starts from one of the yellow fringed geraniums. Now when I cut it off, I just use a pair of scissors and I cut it off well below the leaves, where the leaves come out. So when you go and you cut these down for planting into your medium, what you want to do is you want to take off these leaves with a sharp, clean object and then cut back the stem to just below those leaves. Now you can leave the leaves on, but there's a 90% chance they're going to rot off anyway, so might as well take them off. Then all you want to do is, I got some peat moss here, which is a seed starting peat moss, and this stuff it's tough to wet down, but put it in a bowl, sprinkle some water in it, knead it with your fingers and get it wet, squeeze out any excess as you put it in the pot. Then all you're going to want to do is put a hole in the peat and just pack your peat around the plant. No rooting hormone, none of that stuff. Just put it in there as it is. Same thing for this little thing over here. Take it off to below the leaves. Cut the leaves off. Actually, I think we'll take this one off too. Bring over your potting medium. Stick in the start, pack it around it, and you're ready to go. Now I'll take you over to the other, where I've got some starts going right now, and explain to you some of that stuff. Okay, here are the two flats of starts I did. We'll start with the one over here. This one was strictly soil, cutting, and some water, and I let them go. They've been going for about 6 weeks. The room temperature in here is right around, it runs between 62 and 67 degrees all day long. So that's pretty much where the soil temperature is. And you'll notice that I've had a 60% failure rate on these cuttings. And the ones that are coming up, are holding on, aren't looking all that healthy. All they really need is probably some fertilizer, but they're not looking too good. Now, over here on this one, same deal. The only difference in between these two is you can see it down here. I put in a warming mat. And that warming mat keeps this tray, the soil in each pot, heated to a pretty consistent 82 degrees, which seems to have made all the difference in the world with these settings, these cuttings setting up and creating roots. This box here has only had a 25% failure rate, and it's come out fairly good. I'm pretty happy the way it's done. So I realize it's not a big scientific study or anything, but it seems to be working better if I keep the heating mat under it. It makes sense because these are warm weather plants. Another thing I'm going to be changing is, you take note here, this frillier, more delicate geranium. I bought some seed starting mix, and I used the seed starting mix instead of the potting soil. And these are the harder ones to start, and this one just no problem, it took right off. So I think that's another change I'm going to make. Anytime I start these, it'll be on a heated pad and with the peat starting soil. Other than that, if you decide to go with the geraniums, and I wholeheartedly suggest you do, just buy them up and then don't throw them away at the end of the year. Cut them back, keep them. Take some of those cuttings that you make and plant them. Winter them over, and next year you'll have a whole new set of your old ones, which will get bigger and bigger as you winter them over year after year. They bloom all summer long. The deer, if you've got a deer problem, really don't like the taste of them. Bugs really don't seem to like the taste of them too much. And they're fairly easy to root. The only thing you gotta remember to do is keep them frost-free over the winter, and you'll be good. You see these people run out to Home Depot and pick these things up, spend $4 to $5 a pop on them, and then at the end of the year they throw them out, put them in the compost pile or in the yard waste bin, and they're gone. It seems like a big waste to me. I'd rather winter them over and not have to put out that money every year. Just some thoughts for you. If you have any questions, just send us put them down in the comments down below, and we'll get back to you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye.